Hudson. I'm an attorney, and we work a lot with immigration issues. I was asked to talk about a particular story. One of my favorite, or maybe not favorite, but one of the more tragic things we dealt with was several Peruvians came to us back in the mid-1990s. They were refugees from Peru. Because of the civil war in Peru, they couldn't go back to their country. Most had experienced losses of family members, either through the government repression of the Sendero Luminoso movement, or from the guerrillas themselves who killed family members. We represented probably 4 of those individuals in front of the immigration court. But the most tragic was one individual who lost family members, watched them be assassinated by Sendero Luminoso. But unfortunately, none of them were able to receive asylum because our government took the position that since Peru was doing things to remedy the situation, they didn't believe that it was appropriate that they should be granted asylum, even though each of them had compelling stories about what had happened. And the great irony of this was that after one particular hearing, I received a call from an immigration officer who told me he was an intelligence officer with the Immigration Services who wanted to know if my clients would talk about the Sendero Luminoso activity in the United States. And I told him that basically we weren't interested because they didn't give us the time of day. In fact, one immigration judge had said that my client's story was frivolous and that it didn't qualify him for any kind of immigration status. So then 2 weeks later to turn around and call and say he wanted to talk to us because they wanted to learn more information, I thought was absurd. Other stories we've seen.
The one who was killed within a year after
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. One of them was actually killed within a year of his return to Peru. So for a lot of people, it's an economic consequence. There's also real danger in some countries where people are sent back, and so we've seen all kinds of stories. People who sacrifice so much to come experience things that we don't even understand or know, and we've got 1,000 stories, different people who have done so many things to come here and sacrifice so much, and it seems like we don't give them near the respect that they need or deserve.